Everybody meet Craig Valentine.
Hi, girlfriend.
What are you doing?
I'm getting my steps in, babe. I'm not actually stepping, but it thinks I'm stepping. Check it out. All right, guys, we're at the Unstoppable Mastermind here in Miami, Florida with Craig Valentine. Just getting set up for one of the breaks right now. We're gonna have Maddie going on next. Getting ready, babe?
Yeah?
You gonna rock some minds?
You're not going to make everyone cry today.
All right, perfect. The lovely Maddie Fryer going on next to me, teaching some stuff around mindset, so you guys get ready. We'll have a lot more to come from the Unstoppable Mastermind. I'm going to take you guys behind the scenes, so you don't have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars to be here. We'll make sure you get some inside looks on everybody and what's going on, all right? Love you guys. Chat soon. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Craig. Thanks for having us.
Hey, this is going to be a lot of fun. I really appreciate Zander in so many ways because he challenges me on my thinking, on the way that I show up.
He challenges me a lot more.
I think that it's really important to surround yourself with people like you, people that really just push yourself out of your comfort zone. So you want to be around Zander, Maddie, because they're really great people. And they also do a ton of personal development, and they push themselves really hard.
Well, it's funny you mention it because, like, one of the things that I talk about is one of the reasons I've worked with Craig for over 2 years now is not because we agree on everything. It's because you challenge me on a lot of the stuff that I think is real or what I think is true. So you push me to think differently in everything, and that's what's really allowed me to grow.
Yeah, so you want to find people who are better than you at certain things, who will, first of all, show you by example and teach you, but then also be able to correct you, give you feedback on it, and the feedback is super, like, very frequent feedback is super important.
Yeah, beautiful. That's Craig. Get used to him. See more of him. We're all talking about my smooth.
Oh yeah.
Well, this fancy little. Yeah. I can roam around and pretend that I've got my fancy videographer with me here, but it's actually just me on this fancy little gimbal. We'll go roam around and check everything out. Actually, we're coming back to Adrian. Adrian, I feel like I cut you off. We're like 2 hours in.
We're 2 hours in.
2 hours in, but what have you learned so far?
Well, I've already sent a message to my head coach saying if you were me, would you rehire everyone that we have on our team? And so he's pondering that question, and because I think we're really people heavy. We got great people, but they've been working with me for years, but very part-time. And it's great variety for our coaches, but it's really holding us back on growing and getting those
making sure you've
commitment.
got, like, the most committed people to really scale and getting everything going.
That want to be there, that this is their full-time thing. I think that's an issue that we've got. We get a lot of part-timers, and I can only load up people.
You got people half-assing in the business. You're going to have a half-assed business, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's time to go full ass.
What is it? Was that a hard Joe Polish thing?
I don't know, man. It's a Zander Fryer thing now.
An elf thing. Easy, lucrative, fun.
2 hours in, and he's already changing the business.
There you go. I'll just like
that's the power. That's the power of getting around the right people and learning, guys. Hey friends, so we just finished up the first morning at Unstoppable Mastermind. Had some amazing stuff going on. Craig back there doing some amazing trainings, helping us set the vision and the tone for the rest of the year. Had my girlfriend, Maddie Applin, right there, talk about mindset, shifting beliefs, whether you're a 6-figure, 7-figure, or an 8-figure earner, the importance of shifting beliefs at every level to get to that next level. Now we're just having a little lunch with everybody. Overlooking, I don't know if you can, let's see if we can see out here, the bay out back, not bad. And then we've got a couple of good buddies of mine, Dan Fleischman and Joel Marion, both 9-figure earners that are going to come on after lunch. So excited to get you in front of them, learning a lot about marketing, a lot about social media, everything there. It's going to be a blast. So we just finished up the first day. We just finished up the first day of the Unstoppable Mastermind with Craig Ballantyne and a couple of good my friends and mentors. Joel Marion and Dan Fleischman came by. My biggest takeaway from having them here was it was really the mindset that's necessary for somebody to go from 0 to 9 figures. So Joel Marion built his business BioTrust, a 9-figure business. He got it to 9 figures in under 18 months. And really one of the things that he talks about that got him there was his desire to give. His desire to help others. It's always coming from a place of service. People think that in order for you to make a lot of money, you need to be selfish, you need to focus on you. But the truth is, the reason he's been so damn successful is because he's also one of the people that is by far the biggest givers of his time, of his money, and that every other resource that he has. And because he gives so much, he actually gets it back tenfold, 100-fold. So I'm really, really stoked for the end of today. I cannot wait to get back in here tomorrow. We'll keep you posted on a lot of the other big takeaways from the big speakers, including yours truly. I'm going up tomorrow. We found Craig's girlfriend. All right, so we just finished up with Dan Fleischman and Joel Marion, a couple of my good friends and mentors at Craig's Unstoppable Mastermind. Dan Fleischman was the youngest person to take a business IPO in history, and Joel Marion built a 9-figure, that's $100 million business in 18 months, so they know a thing or two. One of the most interesting things that I took away from that, we did a 2.5, 3 hour Q&A with them, was the importance of relationships. For two guys who have built 9-figure and 10-figure businesses, both of them just would not stop echoing, look, here's the deal, money's great, but really the important thing is building relationships with people. It's the people you meet, it's the connections that you make, it's the relationships you build with them. And here's the cool thing is if you focus on the people and you focus on the connections, you're gonna end up actually making a lot more money with those people. If you ever heard your net worth is your network is your net worth, that's where that comes from, right? So be willing to put your energy, put your heart, put your focus into other people, and that'll come back to you tenfold, right?